Prick. That's an acronym for Pickle Rick. But let's put these important conversations aside because today I want to look at this. Japanese Dungeon is a game/app that presumably helps you to learn Japanese. Today I want to see if it's actually worth your while. So it seems there's even a story. It says, "I'm a great hero. Tap to next." Somehow people in Japan got to know me and invited me. So that's a gaijin. It's exactly us. As I looked up, Japan is a beautiful country located in Asia. Furthermore, there is an interesting news that the Japanese princess is so pretty. That's exactly the stereotype of like gaijins in Japan, that they look for Japanese girls to, you know, marry and stuff, so that's weird, or whatever. Let's go! Yes, let's go find the princess. Oh god. Oh my, I don't have enough money to go to Japan. I feel you, I'm the same. Which is far from where I am. Besides, I even don't know how to speak in Japanese. Even so, I'm not a quitter. I'll turn it into a chance to learn Japanese and earn enough money to go to Japan by catching orc. Okay. I've also done that the first time I went there. Before I went, I was catching orc. Please wait. My princess, I'll go to meet you after earning money as quickly as possible. There's an actual story to this. That's so weird. Okay, level 1 dungeon. So we are a level 1 Lancelot. That's like how Mafia works. Infinite dungeon. That sounds interesting. Like an infinite dungeon that gets harder and harder, where you can actually like go through everything you know. That would be the best. But let's go into the level 1 dungeon. Oh. Oh, so if you get it right, you attack. That's so cool. The music be slapping though. So the next is Kakiku Keko. They are really going through those hiragana quickly, so I think I'll play it for a bit and see what happens when you've gone through all the hiragana. And then I'll get back to you. Right now it's really stormy outside, so if you hear some boom boom chow, you know what it is. Okay, so I've played like almost all of the first level. Now I'm at the last, like stage 13 of level 1. And there are 4 levels. The first 2 levels are basically hiragana for level 1 and katakana for level 2. And it actually really works very well because you really want to win when you play one of these levels. You kind of really want to press the right ones, so you try to memorize them very well. Now I don't know what happens if you don't win, but I know what happens if you like miss 1 or 2 words. Then you get just 2 instead of 3 stars. Now this happens to me here on 11, and as you can see I only have 2 stars because I missed one of the 13 I had to click. Now if you want to go faster through the levels, I definitely recommend you to level up your character up there with this green button. Like I'll press it now once, and as you can see it went up level 10, and I can press it again, level 11 Lancelot. And now I want to go into stage 13, which is Papi Pupe Po, and just look at how the mechanics work with critical strikes and just in general if you lose, which I'm kind of interested in. What happens if I don't make it, like if I can't defeat the enemy and he defeats me? So let's see. Okay, so as you can see P here, if I press P now, it's 16 damage. Now if I press something else a little bit faster, which is Po, it does a critical because the bar is still green. As soon as the bar turns yellow, it's not a critical anymore or red, it's just a normal hit, so it's half the damage. So the faster you press it, the faster you'll get through a dungeon. And now I will try to just let it roll and see what happens when I lose. There we go. And we lose, game over. So what happens now? Okay, you can revive by using one of these or just give up. It just shows you the stats and then you come back or retry. And of course there's ads after every like 5 levels or something like that. It's quite decent actually with the ads. It's not that intruding. And you can watch ads for getting more money and thus leveling up faster and so on. Then we have the infinite dungeon here, which is just per level. So you can choose one of these 4 levels. The first 2 are hiragana and katakana. And level 3 and 4 are just easy words like morning, autumn, summer, and like just easy basic words. So this app is definitely for beginners. It is not for intermediate or advanced learners. I would recommend this to you if you have never really learned Japanese before. For beginners, this is actually the perfect way to learn these because it is a playful way. So you will not even notice that you will learn like stuff that will actually help you read in Japanese, because this is all the hiragana and katakana you need besides the rules. The rules come with the words because the words will have the pronunciations. By the way, I didn't say that, but whenever you hit an enemy with an attack, after you press something, you hear the pronunciation. So like if you press A, the hiragana A, then it, like the app tells you this is A, like A or O, and it exactly shows you the pronunciation. Level 3 and 4 will not just show you the writing, but also the pronunciation, which I think is amazing. Another cool thing here is that it has quests. So you have this gold that you can like collect every day. I'm not really sure what it is, but I just think that there's like 400 gold or something that you can just get once per day, like a login reward. And there's down here also some other daily missions that give you gems. So I got all the daily gems and I have 25. You need 30 to skip a level, but I don't think that's really in your interest if you want to learn this stuff. Another thing that we have here is this minigame thing, which I'm not sure about. I didn't try this out, so let's try out what this is. It's just a minigame. Okay, I'll die real quick. But this is not really good for Japanese studying. And then we have this down here, which seems to be for Japanese study. Oh, it's like a memory. Okay, perfect. Just a mini game. And I think that's everything. If you look at the shop, you can buy rubies and stuff, which I don't recommend doing because the game is really short. But if you're a beginner, this might be a good place to start before you get into like learning vocabulary and stuff like that. Also, you can buy skins. I don't know if this is interesting for anybody, but they have... Oh, those are not skins. Those are actually characters. So they have different stats. This one has more HP, but less attack and defense. And this guy here, Percival, okay, Percival, which is a book I read in school, you can have different characters with different strengths and weaknesses. As you can see, the best one is Arthur, which makes sense, King Arthur, with HP and attack very, very high. But I don't know why you would get these, because in the end you're just 4 levels deep into this game and there's not too much to do here. Oh, if I had 5 gems more, I could actually like play the 4th level. If you think you want to give it a try, the link is in the description for Android users. I'm not sure if this is on Apple, I haven't checked, but if it is, I'll also leave a link to that in the description. So what I want to do now is go into level 1 again and do that 13 and then try out the infinite dungeon for the hiragana part. Okay, so the princess just wrote us or something and she said, "Where are you, hero? I'm sending you a gift to help you come. I'll wait, take care." Okay, what does that mean? Charged 1,440 gold. I just finished 100% of level 1, but level 2 didn't unlock. That means you actually need 30 gems to unlock it, but I only have 28. So I will try to get 2 more gems somewhere, and then I will try to unlock a level 4 to see what the hardest stuff is this game has to offer. I want to do this by playing some infinite dungeon. I don't know if I get some gems from this, but I will just try and see what happens. If the answer is wrong, the dungeon will be stopped right away. The quantity of correct answers will be recorded as your score. I hope I get something from this. I'll just do it like really quickly, like not too much. Here you can see it's... Wow, that was one shot. Jesus, that's pa. Wow, I'm really strong. So yeah, this is just all the hiragana from level 1, so basically all the hiragana there are, which is really cool for like just going through all of them again, exercising. Actually, when I learned hiragana, I used something very similar. It was like a quiz bot online where I just pressed next and there came some random hiragana or katakana and I just had to type in what it was. And this really helped me like get the hiragana into my head as a beginner. So I guess this is similar to that. You just press the right ones until you remember them. It's really easy and very basic. But for now I will lose this and see if I get a gem or if I won't. If I don't, I will have to see if I can get this from somewhere else. Okay, you only get gold. Gold? That's bad. I need 2 gems. So as I don't have enough rubies, I think I will stop here. And if I find something really, really good, I will post it down in a comment or in the description. Like if there is more to this game, I will try to play it tomorrow as well and get those gems and try out level 4. But from what I saw in the like screenshots online, it's basically like easy words that are good for beginners, but it's not really useful for somebody who is already further in his studies, like intermediate level. It covers hiragana and katakana, which is great. So if you want to just learn these, do it with this app. It's amazing for that, because you can just redo it by actually having a goal with this guy that you can level with your knowledge. So it's actually really fun. Losing is not very punishing, so if you do something wrong, you won't really lose much. That's also really good, I think, because making mistakes is very important to learn. So that this game doesn't punish you too hard is actually a plus on my side, at least. Now I will close this app because it's kind of annoying me now, so whew. I might do videos like these more often now, like review something that I myself, as a Japanese enthusiast or Japan enthusiast, which some might call a weeb, am interested in, and it might also be interesting for you. So I want to like present it to you on this channel and just talk about it a little bit in depth. As you know, in Japan there is a stereotype, especially about Americans, but all gaijins are gentlemen in their eyes. So please prove to the Japanese that you are a gentleman, and just slide very gently over that subscribe button and subscribe, because you are a gentleman and gentlemen would do that.